which have started.
So when you change him, then you now proceed to the DNA.
That is it.
So it is not Wumi that is delaying the DNA, it is you.
It is not Anna.
Very dark man. Let me ask you a question. Make I ask you one simple question. Then be bury your conscious lower. Come job of football ajojo. Ntebe ko bo hanunka na so ntebe abun dey hanunka. That time when Davido send mobile papa, when he send them 2 million. Out of everybody where did this group, who follow them go buy casket? Who follow them go buy casket? Then give person papa 2 million when picking buy. You go buy casket when no size am, so that you go pocket the remaining money. Go ask mobile papa the change for the 2 million now in pocket am. Go ask mobile papa the change for the 2 million now in pocket am. Now listen to mobile father. Why you gonna say this man has always been an issue, has always been a problem? Mobile papa talk one thing about Liam's. Mobile his so-called grandson. Liam, if Liam actually in grandson, I do not know. Then they interview and they ask him, say, so Liam immediately impulse, say, hold on, say, no be in name, the begin Liam.
What are you fighting for? The justice of the death of your son, one, the DNA for Liam, your grandson,
Don't call it or because it's not, we cannot even finalize that now. I'm not the one that laying in Liam.
Now the man they try, it's like the man they try, he not like Mohbad and Wumi union. It's like if even they talk like say, don't they cause chaos for that family. See before Mohbad buy, if they make her look like say Wumi, that Liam was Wumi's idea. Now listen, this Mohbad what they talk about, get tattoo of Liam for your hand, for your right hand. Liam, he do the tattoo 4 months before they born Liam. What did that one tell you? Which means husband and wife, Mohbad and Wumi, sit down, think about it properly. It's okay. What you go name our Peking? You know what the name of the strong-willed warrior. They name that Peking. He even tattooed the thing. Yet the papa they talk say no be him. They push narrative like say everything was Wumi's idea. Like say Wumi was trying to take over. He's trying to take over like he's trying to possess Mohbad. Yes, that's what suspect him. Don't tell me that.
The debate. Yabo said privately she has done it. Na Mohbad blood. Let's say na Mohbad blood. I was like, okay, let's say they don't do it. They don't go do the test. Na Mohbad get them. But she now said something. Mohbad mother and son were used for the test. Mohbad bastard father is fighting a lost battle on arrival. Let me go back. Mohbad mother and son were used for the test. Eyabojo, what paternity test will they do with a woman for paternity test? When you say Mohbad mother, they go test Mohbad mother and Liam to get it. Eyabo, you are an evil woman. Eyabo, tell Nigerians how it is possible that they use Mohbad mother to test Liam. And it also say, na Mohbad be the father. How did they use mother for paternity tests?
Very dark man. Now, keep quiet. Let me lecture you. Your problem na English. Listen, paternal DNA test means from the father. Means na the papa, grandfather, now they do the DNA. Now they like from there, then they from do everything with concern DNA. Then if the mama no they comfortable with them, another time they go do maternal DNA. If they listen, maternal DNA. So that is what they did. Then do them to keep them first. They did maternal DNA and it is very possible, very dark man. Olodo Rani Bobo, you rattles I beg now. She nobody, no doctor, consider doctor need rattles money. Say doctor no they rattles. I be rattles no they go school. Make one person enlighten them now. You can do grandmother fit do DNA. Yes, she can. This is it. I have proof. Series of proof say yes, the grandmother fit do DNA. What I say, and that's maternity DNA test, maternal DNA test. But I say there is no one single thing, very dark man, where you don't show for this group today. Where show say these people know they do their job. Greo, Aloma, Belashmoda, Yabojo, Tonto Dike, Sancler, God will bless all of them. Now they give us lead for this DNA test. You see this DNA, Oma continue your name, you don't go believe what you could do you. This DNA matter where you talk. Now, the whole world, please, go by here, walk by, Biko, Omo, Biko, that guy, do come out and that Kujini. Now, Mohbad Papa, they delay the DNA, no be with me, I've very dark man, all they talk thing. Now, Mohbad Papa, they delay the DNA. Now, they don't even put another date. DNA go solve. DNA go solve. Very dark man. You dey shout DNA. But you interview the papa for over 17 minutes. You need to talk about DNA. Very dark man. You two, what are you hiding? You are just naive. First of all, return the money where they pay you. You are just naive. Hey, video. First, I would like to say a very big thank you to everybody who did that group. Belashmoda, Aloma, Dre DMW and Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. God bless all of you. Why everybody? Why we Nigerians? And God bless you too, Sam Clef. Why we Nigerians? They have the lament, they think, what you want to do, primarily this, family that. When I open group to see how I want to get justice for this guy, when I spend on money, on our time, on our energy, on our effort to see say this guy get justice, and I'll be showing evidence to see say this accusing finger where this guy they point to Iyabo Ojo and everybody within that group and including women, you should point that accusing finger to somebody else because that's in a lie. Very that man. This Obugi now in no Ibo. Oh my way. Your problem now say you did very, very naive. Marriage and I ain't confirm very dark man. To bale 30 like Obomi. People show video like on video to me. To bale call that video to me. Wallahi. I don't know go. Ile video mo tunji le video gi. Very dark man lagashi. He gamata na video mu garia. Nka duba video na. In the nimana duba video na. Abunde zen koya maka video na. Yestana ga maka abunde zen to make. Now listen. Make us start from the first thing where you talk. Very dark man, listen to me. You talk about Mohbad father. You say
Problem is, Baba Mohbad kept on going on every interview he had an opportunity to go to talk about the DNA. You say, why are they refusing to do DNA? Do you understand? Then it became a problem.
Very dark man, are you serious? Very dark man, you interviewed Mohbad, Papa, for 17 good minutes. 17 good minutes. Very dark man, you didn't mention anything about DNA. What are you two and him hiding? What did you people know? Tell me love interview Baba Omoyi. You want to party DNA that joy. Oh, one year Coco that interview Baba Omoyi. Oh, DNA, the way DNA, but I can empire interview. Can you interview the Baba Shibaka DNA? That is one. Listen, I did another thing where you talk.
Aloba said, at this point, they need to do this man DNA safe because I don't think he's Mohbad's dad. From here, narrative started. Boom! All over social media. Gistlover carried it straight because Gistlover was the ones that they were the blog in charge of all their narrative. Gistlover carried it. From there, Mama Mohbad was also plugged in, where Mama Mohbad also said that Baba Mohbad needed to do DNA if Mohbad is truly his son. That's how they pushed the narrative to discourage Baba Mohbad from asking about DNA in any interview that he goes to.
Listen to me, very dark man. What Aloba talk? What is Aloba talk about now? What is all the Nigerians they think? Everybody started suspecting the dad because how you, a Christian person, will be saying they go church steady, a white garment man, then bring your picking dead body. They ask you, what do you want? The first thing will come out for your mouth now. You just want to bury your son. Now why Davido send you $2 million because Davido ask you, what do you want? Make I do for you because they called you. Your Mohbad father talk to Davido on video call. Mohbad father tell Davido say, I just want to bury my son. Davido now send Mohbad father $2 million. If the man know there's suspicious, why he go talk say he want bury picking immediately? Are you a Muslim? No. Why the man not talk say, why didn't go pano? Now the man don't see people when they bully the Pekin. In the man previous video, he talks say Pekin come back from Neramali house, come back. He was beating blue black. The next time we go see your Pekin, he don't buy. Immediately say one burial. What you they cover? Yes, the Nigerians have right to suspect the father. Aloba have right to suspect the father. Now very dark man, they ask why Bella's mother go ask person.
The Bella now responded to what Aloba said, that they should do DNA for Baba Mohbad. He said, spoke about this with someone. That if we truly want to drag, what do you need to speak about it with someone?
Are you kidding me? I'm in a group trying to hustle, looking for how to help somebody. I'm not going to make inquiries for my friends. What if he asks a doctor? What are you saying? Very dark man. When you go they follow the Ramali talk on top of Iyabo Ojo matter. When you go they follow the Ramali talk on top of Iyabo Ojo. You don't follow this, what be this guy name? The DJ Splash. You don't follow and also talk about Iyabo Ojo matter. Why this one not be problem? But Ashmora didn't even do anything, bro. He was hustling to see how they can help this boy get justice. Hey, Dagba, please remind me again. What thing again you suspect?
The only reason why they needed to do DNA was to tick all boxes of investigation, just in case Mohbad discovered that his 5-month-old baby might not be his own. Maybe now why they gang up by him. It is simple.
Tick the box very, very well. What about that particular box where you not tick? You forget to tick that one. The one when the Ramali tell you say in the owe Mohbad plenty money. It tells you not be small money. In the owe Mohbad plenty money. Not be this.
You clearly owe the boy some money. He told me how much he owes the boy. It's not small money.
What if Naramali, because of that money when they owe Mohbad, what if all of them also gang up to also buy the boy because they don't want to drop the money? How much is the money? Till today, you never come out and tell us, say, see the amount. Whereas Naramali tell you the money when they owe him. But why haven't you come out to say, this is the amount you are owing this boy? Why you know it was okay? May they carry the money, may they give the papa, or may they give the piggy, or may they quickly do the DNA so that they go give them how much is it? What are people hiding?
Make them do DNA for Mohbad's mom, not the dad. Because with the way this man is doing, I am not sure he's the biological father. Now, woman know who she born picking for. Again, with the narrative and the agenda that no be Baba Mohbad born Mohbad. So all this one, they were foiling. As they talk for years, now so they go online. Agenda and narrative. People were not bullying Baba Mohbad, insulting the man.
Very dark man, no, you are wrong. Nobody bully Baba Mohbad. In fact, before these people begin talk for this WhatsApp group, before they mention Baba Mohbad, now you be the first person who suspect Baba Mohbad. You even insult him. He said, you know this man, take the video.
Please, at this time.
I don't know if I'm going gaga, but I'll put it to you that this man knows a lot of things that he's not telling us. This man is not telling us the whole thing that he knows. You understand? I am pretty sure this man knows more than he's telling people. See him looking guilty. He looks so guilty. And then plus all the things we have been saying, all the video, him dragging property. I don't talk and say this man be like person jealous in Peking. Immediately as the thing happening, you start to do interview up and down. You want to collect 2 million. You dey drag house. So look at where I am staying. People lazy sell everything, Baba sell everything, babe. You just dey talk. Your Peking, your breadwinner, your bread factory. That you start to talk about material thing. Don't worry, this investigation you go talk. Not be you go talk. My intuition not the lie. It's either the man is a weakling or the man knows a lot of things.
Wait about what did you say? What you talk?
Then Trade DMW now shared something in the group. It says, breaking news. Court approved an order for Mohbad's wife Wunmi to receive notice of DNA test application through alternative means as she has been unreachable. So apparently, Baba Mohbad kept the pressure on. He went to the court and said the court should tell Wunmi to do DNA. The court now approved. When he was now trying to serve Wunmi, Wunmi was not reachable. He now went back to the court and told them that Wunmi is not reachable. The court now said you can serve her through alternative means within the jurisdiction of the law.
Baba Mohbad pressure Otani. Baba Mohbad pressure Otani. Baba Mohbad pressure ndole. E won you na pressure. I make evidence. They know na make evidence. That man no pressure anybody. In fact, Baba Mohbad said now he delay that DNA. As a matter of fact, Baba Mohbad changed lawyer and have the evidence when he talk about himself. Say he changed lawyer. Say actually no be Wunmi. They delayed the DNA. Say now him, they delayed the DNA. What are you talking about? That's the way he talks about Mohbad. Now lie.
Lawyer is not a conductor.
So you want to change lawyer?
Yeah. Yes.
Why? You don't like the services of the past lawyer? He's not representing you well.
Yeah. I have a dark mind on him, so I have to change him immediately, which I've started.
So when you change him, then you now proceed to the DNA.
That is it.
So it is not Wunmi that is delaying the DNA, it is you.
It is not Anna.
Very dark man. Let me ask you a question. Make I ask you one simple question. Then bury your conscious lower. Come job of Fuku Rajojo. That time when Davido send Mohbad Papa, when he send them 2 million. Out of everybody who did this group, who follow them go buy casket? Who follow them go buy casket? Then give person Papa 2 million when picking buy. You go buy casket, you know size am, so that you go pocket the remaining money. Go ask Mohbad Papa the change for the 2 million that he pocket am. Go ask Mohbad Papa the change for the 2 million that he pocket am. Now listen to Mohbad father. Where you gonna say this man has always been an issue, has always been a problem. Mohbad Papa talk one thing about Liam's. Mohbad, his so-called grandson. Liam, if Liam not truly grandson, I do not know. Then they interview and they ask him say, so Liam immediately impulse say hold on, say no be in name, he became Liam.
What are you fighting for? The justice of the death of your son.
Yes.
One, the DNA for Liam, your grandson,
Don't call it
or
because it's not. We cannot even finalize that now. I'm not the one that laying in Liam.
Now the man they try, it's like the man they try, you know, like Mohbad and Wunmi union. It's like if even they talk like say you don't they cause chaos for that family. See before Mohbad buy, if they make it look like say Wunmi, that Liam was Wunmi's idea. Now listen, this Mohbad what they talk about, get tattoo of Liam for your hand, for your right hand.
Liam.
He do the tattoo 4 months before they born Liam. Wait till that one tell you, which means husband and wife, Mohbad and Wunmi, sat down, think about it properly. It's okay, but you go name our Peking. You know what the meaning of Liam? Strong-willed warrior. They name that Peking. He even tattoo the thing. Yet the Papa they talk say no be him. They push narrative like say everything was Wunmi's idea. They say Wunmi was trying to take over. He's trying to take over like he's trying to possess Mohbad. Yes, they're supposed to suspect him. Don't tell me that.
The debate, Yabo said, privately, she has done it. Na Mohbad blood. When she said na Mohbad blood, I was like, okay, let's say they don't do it. They don't go do the test, na Mohbad get down. But she now said something. Mohbad mother and son were used for the test. Mohbad bastard father is fighting a lost battle on arrival. Let me go back. Mohbad mother and son were used for the test. Yabo Ojo, what paternity test will they do with a woman for paternity test? When you say Mohbad mother, they go test Mohbad mother and Liam to get it. Yabo, you are an evil woman. Yabo, tell Nigerians how it is possible that they use Mohbad mother to test Liam, and it also say na Mohbad be the father. How did they use mother for paternity tests?
Very dark man. Now keep quiet. Let me lecture you. Your problem na English. Oyibolonda elamu. Listen, paternal DNA test means from the father. Means na the papa, grandfather. Now they do the DNA. Now they from there then they from do everything we concern DNA. Then if the mama no they comfortable with them, now they go do maternal DNA. If they listen, maternal DNA. So that is what they did. Then do them to keep them first. They did maternal DNA and it is very possible, very dark man. Olodo Rani Bobo, you rattles, I beg now. She nobody, no doctor, consider doctor, ni rattles money. She doctor, no, they rattles. I be rattles, no, they go school. Make one person enlighten them now. You can do, grandmother fit do DNA. Yes, she can. This is it. I have proof. Series of proof say, yes, the grandmother fit do DNA. What I say? And that's maternity DNA test. Maternal DNA test. What I say? There is no one single thing, very dark man, where you don't show for this group today. Where show say these people know they do their job. Dreo, Aloma, Bella Smother, Yabo Joe, Tonto Dike, St. Clair. God will bless all of us now. Now they give us lead for this DNA test. You see this DNA, Oma continue your name. You don't go believe what he could do you. This DNA matter where you talk. Now, the whole world, please, go by here, walk by, because that girl, do come out and that Kujini. Now, mobile papa, they delay the DNA. No be with me, a very dark man, they talk sin. Now, mobile papa, they delay the DNA. Now, they don't even put another date. DNA go stop. DNA go stop. Very dark man. You dey shout DNA. But you interview the papa for over 17 minutes. You need to talk about DNA. Very dark man, you two, what are you hiding? You are just naive. First of all, return the money where they pay you. You are just naive. Hey,
dà fún amadakun rán mi létí àwọn symptoms tó ní Festus exhibit nínú ilé ńgbà tó rí dákun jẹ́ ń gbọ́.
And I even know your son, because there's one day he came to our house, like Malian house, and he came to me that he wants to use the toilet, and I was seeing him, but he was sweating in the head, and I said he should went to the toilet, and when he went to the toilet, like 30 minutes, like 30 minutes after, I just be like, where's the person that told me he wants to go and use the toilet?
Jamaica/Indian accent.
Ọpẹ́ inú bathroom wọ́n lọ bí 30 minutes inú bathroom àbí lọ́ndà symptoms ẹni tí wọ́n bá spike drink ẹ̀ àmọ́ fi yóò sọ́ndà ká sọ pé an unusually long hangover àbí ká fi sọ́ndà a severe hangover when you have little or no alcohol to drink. Lẹ́yìn tó wá gbé dé inú pálọ̀ kí ló ní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sí lábẹ́ èsì yẹn náà rán mi létí dàrí ọkọ mi.
So I went to the toilet to go and check him. I see he was not really doing anything in the toilet. He was just sweating. So and I take him to the sitting room to sit down, and he should have AC.
He tún làágùn lábẹ́ èsì láì jàmọ̀là láì sì jẹ̀bà àmọ́ fìyún sọ́ndà nọ́síà. So Aunty Alice, ẹ dákun kí làwọn kan tí ẹ̀yin náà ní ọmọ yín sọ fún yín tó ṣàlàyé fún yín àti ẹ̀gbọ́n wa bàbá Jìgànjà nípa ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọmọ yín.
When I got there, immediately the class saw me. He said, Mama, I know you. I said, me, I don't know you. I thought maybe he was talking about me being an actress. He said, no, I know your son. He said, your son had come to the Malian's house before, where I was there. And in fact, I was one of the people that helped him. And then Jigon confirmed to me that it did happen, and he was the one that even saved Festus. That I should ask Festus. That he was the one that took Festus, took him to the toilet. Do you understand? Made him vomit everything, you know, and then took him into the car so that he was the one who took, and he warned Festus never to come there again.
So lọ́rọ̀ kan báyìí ní ìsìn ó jọ gàtẹ́ kò jọ gàtẹ́ ó fẹsẹ̀ méjèèjì sí gàtẹ́. So in a nutshell, what I can conclude from this whole thing is that the only difference between actress Iyabo Ojo's speech and that of DJ Splash speech is the fact that DJ Splash didn't want to mention the fact that he was one who specifically told her that the son's drink was spiked. But at the end of the day, they both mentioned the same symptoms that happened to the boy. And then she had another witness, who is Jigon Baboja, whom she said she confirmed it from him. Now, one thing, before I even come to actress Iyabo Ojo's part, because I would love to use this video to compound the whole thing that has been happening, because this might likely be my last video about this whole issue. And I'm glad that so far we still have more intelligent people who are coming to this platform to, like, you know, for those of you who have this mask on your face concerning who this person is. And I don't know, probably you guys are waiting until maybe 5 or 10 years when people start doing a documentary surviving Naira Marley before you believe what is really going on inside that man's house. At the end of the day, very dark man, you've gladly allowed our boy's career to go this way, which is something you are known for. It's like anybody will know you, anybody will you owe for her like this, the person who must spoil. If the person will never spoil, you know they come up for their back. Now you don't spoil that boy career too. Because one thing I know for sure is no matter how much DJ stuff he posts out, no matter what he does right now, it's going to be filled with hateful speech. Let's listen to this voice note of DJ Splash mom when she was seeking assistance from this lover.
No, this lover. Èmi ni ìyá DJ Splash táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ sí Matthew Adéròjú. Mo sáré lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn ni lọmọ mi bá pè mí lọ́jọ́ kan ló ní mọ́mì mi ẹ wá mú mi o. Ẹ wá mú mi nǹkan kan ṣe mí lọ́jọ́ yẹn àbúrò náírà yẹn ọjọ́ yẹn ó bímọ. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ bímọ àbúrò ọkùnrin yẹn ọjọ́ ní mi. Mọ́mì ẹ wá mú mi o. Mi mọ ohun tó ń ṣe mí o. Nǹkan kan kí ló ń ṣe ó ní ẹ sá máa wọ̀rọ̀ ó ní anybody. Ẹ má trust anybody o. Àti náírà àti bọ́ ẹ má trust ẹni ẹ bá ti rí ni ẹ máa mú tàbí mo wá ní tó yá àsátọ́jú ẹ̀. Nígbà tó yá ìyẹ́ tó ṣí díẹ̀ ọmọ mi ó bá ọ̀dà Uber ní ó bá lọ tó bá dalẹ̀ ní ó bá gbégbèsè dé ní Uber ó ní 20,000 ní ó máa kiri káàkiri ó lè gbé òun lọ lẹ́kì kan lékè nìkan àwọn eléyìí ò ní mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣe ó ní náírà nìkan ló lè fohun lóògùn o ọ̀dà abáṣe yóò lòun nìkan lọ́yàn ló lè bóun sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa gbọ́ la bá ń pè mí bá pè ya náírà mo ní ẹjọ́ ẹ ṣàánú fún mi àwọn náà ní kò sí náírà lára ń di kò sí náírà ńlé mi náà àárò ògùn lò fún ó dẹ̀ ní tó wọn bá rí náírà òun ò ní gbà nǹkan kan lọ́wọ́ wa ọmọ yìí a sì wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀.
Now, this is why I want people to understand, because I believe this is our own place. We know the people where they use nyash, they think we are. I want to feel like most of my audience are more enlightened educationally, streetwise, and also like you guys are exposed. Now, I wouldn't want anyone to blame DJ Splash for anything. Rather, I would say everyone should just forgive this boy for whatever he is doing right now. Let's talk about something we understand as Stockholm syndrome. Yes, Stockholm. I think the spelling is Stockholm syndrome. Now, this is the kind of syndrome that happens to you whereby you fall in love with your abuser. No matter what your abuser must have done to you, there's this sign of protection you want to do for your abuser. It's a kind of, I wouldn't call it a mental challenge, but it's a kind of behavior exhibited whereby you are so tight with your abuser to the point where no matter what that person does, you are ready to defend them anyway. Now, what you all see happening to this boy is called Stockholm syndrome. And the same thing happened to Mohbad at the point. After Mohbad called out Naira Marley and other kind of things, we saw Mohbad go back there to beg him when Naira Marley was videoing him saying, and you were saying that you should hold me. How dare you?
Kò ní padà lọ bá ọmọ ń bẹ̀. Tọ́bí mi ṣe gbọ́ ibi tí mo ti play láàárọ̀ tí Tẹ́ni sọ pé ọkọ òun máa mú gbó. Gbogbo mi tó sì di ìgbà bẹ̀ẹ̀ bọ̀ gbogbo mi tó sọ pé ọkọ òun máa ń ṣe kinní kan gbogbo bẹ̀ẹ̀ mú. Ọkọ ẹ̀ máa mú gbó náà wá lọ mú gbó igbó tó rẹ sínú ògógó. Ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè? Ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè? Ọlọ́jọ́ yẹn ẹ̀kẹ́ wa máa bọ́ mọ́ òun mi. Ọkọ òun náà ń bàjẹ́ wọ́n máa fi bí ajá. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Àwọn olùsí ṣe ń gbọ́rọ̀. Àṣewọ̀n láyọ̀ nínú márèèjì wọn. Abájọ ẹ wá ní kí wọ́n kù sórí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn. Àṣọpọ̀ ẹ̀ máa ń nà án wá bá sùn. Kí ló ṣe wọ́n kọ́ ní fún? Tó bá sùn yẹn ní Tẹ́ni. Olóògùn. Olóògùn kò lè ṣe rí ìṣúlì. Ó ní ìṣúlì. Wọ́n rò pé bóyá kìíní ni ó rò pé ó fẹ́ búyà bọ̀ ni ò kò mọ̀ pé àṣírí ara òun lòun tú síta bó náìsì kò sáyọ̀. Kò sáyọ̀ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ ṣé ní gbogbo nǹkan tó pìrìdìtì tí ìwọ mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ tí máa mú gbó ó máa ń lù ọ́ but ọmọ òun yẹn òun ni olùsí olóòbùkú olùsí wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní. Ó wá ń lo oògùn tó máa fún ẹ ní diarrhea olóòbùkú. Ẹni bó ṣe máa ń sọ bí kó wà ń tẹ pàtàwọn pípọ̀ ìwọ wọn ń ṣe nìyẹn àti gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe pátá wọ́n máa ń sọ fún wa pé ó ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n project life wọn sí mi wọ́n ti rò gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn. Nínú òṣùpá ṣé ìpípọ̀ ìwà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tó sọ láàárọ̀ mi lè rí lọ́dọ̀ pé òun bóyá bọ̀ ní ọmọ páṣírí ara òun lòun tún síta bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn o. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ni wọ́n.
Mohbad actually saying, I'm sorry, I'm this, I'm that. That is what it is. And from my own experience, I wouldn't necessarily say that drug causes it, but it's a part of it. There is something called addiction. There must have been some things that this man does to these kids Yes, and they are addicted to it. What people don't understand about this Stockholm syndrome is that a lot of times, most of these people who are in love with their abusers, they believe that is the only chance of them surviving. Yes, a lot of times it's more like a survival technique for them because they believe like, oh, if I speak ill of my abuser, there's this probability that I might give up the ghost. So what we see happening to this boy right now is called Stockholm syndrome. So no one should blame him. That is the only means of survival. And we've seen this kind of situation happen to someone like the late singer Osinachi. One thing I know for sure is before that man finally put a stop to her life, there has been some series of incidents that she could have left so that she can, leave so that she can leave. There's always that part of them that makes them feel like, oh, if I leave, then it's over for me. So please, Nigerians, leave that boy alone. He's only trying to survive. Exactly. And also, if you guys remember, there was a time this boy did an interview with this YouTuber. I've forgotten the man's name, but I will insert his name if I see him, or insert his video and his name will pop on it. He made a video with that man, and what was he doing? He was chanting praises of Naira Marley. And there was a time around Christmas whereby he sent Naira Marley a Christmas message, and Naira Marley was happy to post it like, oh, see who sent me his New Year message, and it was DJ Splash actually sending a message to Naira Marley. Now, during those period, if the Abojo was the kind of person that feels like, oh, how can the boy and weapon be sending a message to Naira Marley? We could have heard that Yabojo did what? Caution the boy, like, oh, how dare you send message to Naira Marley? That woman don't believe, say, at the end, man, just do my own for God. And it's quite funny how someone like Very Dark Man at the F wanted to say that all the thing with them promise the boy, they don't do him, they don't do bros. All the issues where you don't they iron for this. You know what's funny about Very Dark Man? See, this is what you do. You don't matter be like apple. If you don't carry small bites like this, you don't cut them. You will just drop them. Carry another one. And as a matter of fact, you know what's funny? The fact that every single time you try to tell us something about that group chat now, you're only cutting out Yabojo's part. Are you crushing on Yabojo? Come as clear for us, no, no. Because at this point, it's giving serious X. Are you crushing on the woman? Let's know now. If they crush on the woman, we will know. It's allowed. It's allowed. And what's funny is that you open your mouth. You get one place where you open your mouth where you say, then they are bringing doctored videos.
But if this thing goes to court, she'll definitely pay dearly because everything, literally everything, bullying and everything was all a lie, right? Videos being doctored. You don't chop this money so you don't blame the dead for your own predicament. Talking about the fact that every single video that Mohbad posted were being doctored and fake. Thank God say, hey, I never be 18 during that time. If I talk say the voice note say then they put them there, no be Mohbad talk him. You are an evil person. I swear to God, you are evil. And I don't blame you. We live in a society whereby every victim is being blamed for the situation they find themselves and not the culprits. So I'm not surprised by you saying that every video that there was doctored video. Abi bros Akim FX, because if I said I only that man Sabi FX for Nigeria. Abi now you help Mohbad do that injury we make and look real? No, sir. But Akim.
Hearing names like Naira Marley, Sam Larry, who are those people to your son?
Yeah.
And we heard that you even had conversations with them. What have you gathered, from talking to them since Mohbad passing?
Well, since when the Mohbad passing, I did not have any contact with any one of them. Okay. But before Mohbad passing, a lot of things because I witnessed one. There was a day I met him, I prayed for him, said Daddy, he had an issue with his manager. And he left me that day, not up to 30 minutes. Half of the people that go with him, they now came back, they said, Daddy, somebody was beating your son up there. And I said, okay, where? Let me read you. Before when I'm at the gate of the street, was beat. Like I even see the sign, even when you look at the picture of what he put out then, you can see me, I'm the one that puts on white. Because I put on white garment. So I saw the way they was beaten. You can even see when they normally begin narrate his own story, and say, you have to beat the way they have to. So people see those things that this boss is not sympathetic to my son at all.
Very Dark Man. You see, you can Because every single time someone comes to my DM in support of you, and I try to like click, because one thing I always do is when someone writes something, though it's easy to identify your fans though, because it's like they don't know how to argue, but they know how to throw slander. It's like when you see them like, fuck you, bastard. They don't pay you. It is not difficult to know your fans. You said it one time that if not because of some record label, who will know some artists, if not because of Mania, who will know Mohbad? Mohbad, Lil Frosh, Zeno. The time where those boys, when they were marking territory in their streets, singing, using different phones to the time where those boys they use their own brain when they use and sing for streets where many people they know them. I just at that time go be that time where you thought say you they steal something so that you go fit chop when your mama no give you food. So that you go fit chop when your mama no give you food. So that you go fit chop when your mama no give you food. Those young boys. Those boys started early. But one thing that was killing us back then is that you see the opportunity people like Ribena, Shode, Ayoma, for these small boys have now. If to see that kind of opportunity, they fuck record label. To hell with record labels. They follow need them. Or street orientation don't they? Those boys already mark their street. Why do you think when people like Mohbad finally get signed and they go back to their street, people are behind them, hailing them? Hey. Because as at that time, what a lot of people wanted was that me or that may just help us sign this boy. Me don't just help us sign this boy. And that was why people would be helping them, all those boys. As a matter of fact, that time now Lil Frosh we know now. Lil Frosh was the one at the forefront. Until when Zeno just sang one time and people were like, the matter can't be like Plantation Boys matter, where all of us they focus on Two-Face. Until Face just come with one song that time when he just we all of us say, bro, so you get voice like this? And then some of us started focusing on Face as well. That's how the matter be with Lil Frosh and Zeno. And when they wanted to sign, a lot of people thought Lil Frosh would be signed before Zeno. Until Zeno got signed. And after the boy got signed, what happened? Part of you, and I try to like click, because one thing I always do is when someone writes something, though it's easy to identify your fans though, because it's like they don't know how to argue, but they know how to throw slander. It's like when you see them like, fuck you, bastard. They don't pay you. It is not difficult to know your fans. You said it one time that if not because of some record label, who will know some artists, if not because of Mania, who will know Mohbad? Mohbad, Lil Frosh, Zeno. The time where those boys, when they were marking territory in their streets, singing, using different phones to the time where those boys they use their own brain when they use and sing for streets where many people they know them. I just at that time go be that time where you thought say you they steal something so that you go fit chop when your mama no give you food. Or probably that time was when those boys were using their own brain to make money and sing. Maybe that was when you were using your own hand to make your own money. You can't even, like, you are not even in the same category with those young boys. Those boys started early. But one thing that was killing us back then is that you see the opportunity people like Ribena, Shode, Ayoma, for these small boys have now. If to see that kind of opportunity, they fuck record label. To hell with record labels. They follow need them. Or street orientation don't they? Those boys already mark their street. Why do you think when people like Mohbad finally get signed and they go back to their street, people are behind them, hailing them? Hey. Because as at that time, what a lot of people wanted was that me or that may just help us sign this boy. Me don't just help us sign this boy. And that was why people would be helping them, all those boys. As a matter of fact, that time now Lil Frosh we know now. Lil Frosh was the one at the forefront. Until when Zeno just sang one time and people were like, the matter can't be like Plantation Boys matter, where all of us they focus on Two-Face. Until Face just come with one song that time when he just we all of us say, bro, so you get voice like this? And then some of us started focusing on Face as well. That's how the matter be with Lil Frosh and Zeno. And when they wanted to sign, a lot of people thought Lil Frosh would be signed before Zeno. Until Zeno got signed. And after the boy got signed, what happened? We saw the turn of events. But my own be say, may not be saying that until they come the right surviving the Malian house in 5 or 10 years time. Before some of them will come understand, say, no be smarting. And lastly, before I go, I want to use this medium to I know I'm not old enough to advise someone like Iyabojo, but one thing I want her to understand is that she should use this situation to better herself. Ṣẹ́rí kíní kan wà tí wọ́n máa ń sọ wípé gbogbo pátápátá la níwà burúkú kan lọ́wọ́, kò sí bá ṣe fẹ́ dáa tó lọ́dún èèyàn kan, ìwà burúkú kan wà tá a mọ̀ wù tọ́lọ́rí Ọlọ́run ò ní ṣe kíni, tọ́lọ́run ò ní tí ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí. Tọ́lọ́run bá fẹ́ wá gba ìwà yẹn lọ́wọ́ wa, yóò wá fu wá sínú ìṣòro kan tó jẹ́ wípé a wá jagun ká tó kúrò ńbẹ̀. Òun nìkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí òṣèrébìnrin yìí. You know, I was discussing with someone yesterday and I told the woman, I said, I don't know why someone like Iyabo Ojo, with the level of exposure, with everything she has built, I don't know why she is eager to have friends. Now, the list of the people that I would have said, that I would have seen, tí wọ́n mọ̀ bá rí irú Iyabo Ojo ṣe, tí wọ́n mọ̀ bá fẹ́ yẹn ṣe nísìn, I was surprised to see that she's now friends with someone like Esabod. I was surprised to see that she's now friends with this woman called Obanla. You know, at the point I'm like, what is this woman trying to prove?
So
If you make me a president, nobody will leave this country again. That'll be the first and last day as I touch. No human being will cross. There's no border. They will not issue passports to anybody again. Now they'll first lock the border first.
If we eventually vote this man as president, his inaugural speech will be, throughout my 8 years, the following people will serve in Kirikiri. Number 1, Iyabo Ojo. Number 2, Bobrisky. Number 3, Bracing CEO. Number 4, Tonto Dike. Number 5, Nedu Wazobia. And 20 others that will hear their name subsequently. And then imagine appointing Kokopi as chief of staff or vice president. And all these attacking dogs who are latels will be appointed ministers in various places. Then Nigeria will turn into worse than what we are experiencing now, whereby the National Assembly cannot oppose any request from the presidency. Any bill that presidency bring in is already signed on arrival. That will be a problem. Very Dark Man is energetic and very strong to handle this country, but he is still a baby. He is still very, very childish to do that because he does not have a forgiving spirit. He does not take correction. He knows it all, and he did not know as much as he think he knows. So keep on grooming yourself.
Nigerians in the United States should go to the embassy to have a peaceful protest about justice for Mohbad, says Mr. Yomi Fabiyi. Please, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, 2 questions for you. What is the essence of this protest, and what do you intend for it to achieve? As much as I want to mind my business, especially when it comes to Mohbad case, this one I need to ask you this question because it has come to a point where everyone is chasing clouds around this justice for Mohbad thing. And so every action, every step needs to be critically analyzed. Let's know the goal. Let's know the intentions. Let's know what is the expected outcome. Because you cannot just come and say we are doing protests without telling us why the protest and what the protest will achieve. I'm not undermining the power of protest, but at this point in this case and where we are at, I'm not seeing a reason for it. I don't say, and I should not make me see the reason. Why should we protest? Because I don't understand. We should go and protest. Okay. Nigerians in the United States should go to the embassy to have a peaceful protest about justice for Mohbad, says Mr. Yomi Fabiyi. Please, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, 2 questions for you. What is the essence of this protest, and what do you intend for it to achieve? As much as I want to mind my business, especially when it comes to Mohbad case, this one I need to ask you this question because it has come to a point where everyone is chasing clouds around this justice for Mohbad thing. And so every action, every step needs to be critically analyzed. Let's know the goal. Let's know the intentions. Let's know what is the expected outcome. Because you cannot just come and say we are doing protests without telling us why the protest and what the protest will achieve. I'm not undermining the power of protest, but at this point in this case and where we are at, I'm not seeing a reason for it. I don't say, and I should not make me see the reason. Why should we protest?
How can you say you
because I
don't
don't understand
of the protest?
We should...
Arrest women now. What do you mean? You don't understand even for the arrest women now.
àbí kí lẹ̀ ń sọ báyìí nísìnyí ẹ gbà mí kẹ́.
kò mọ́ náà ni ó ṣe ń béèrè wọ́n ní ó post ẹ̀ káàkiri kókó lọ wọ́n jáde fún protest.
Arrest me now the reason behind the protest now kẹ́lẹ̀ sọ wípé the next election the president might not be able to do second term because all these things they've been doing with sabotage àbí báwo lè máa ń sọ the next election ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé what's the reason? That's the reason now. Or invite Wumi to Abuja. Kí ló ń ṣe yín? Are you playing? Ẹ wo, ẹ máa play lọ jàre.
Very dark man. You see, you're beginning to look like a fool to me, and I'm very sure not just only me, to so many people out there. And these are my reasons here. The video of DJ Splash you posted just now, I mean, looking at the video, right? It tells me that, you know, you are this shallow-minded person, and you're just doing this maybe because of the clickbait, and probably you're enjoying the social media battle that you're trying to have with Iyabo Ojo and all, you know, all the rave that follows it. But I'm going to tell you something that people like us decided to, you know, take the back set because we know the people like likes of Iyabo Ojo and notable people are already on this cause for justice for Mohbad. So whatever happens is what we are ready to report and make sure that at least we give accurate report out there, right? Now, this video you posted that you said DJ Splash made, I thought DJ Splash posted that video on his page. I thought he posted it on his page, but on going to his page, I found out that there is nothing like that on his page. So he personally made that video and send it to you to help him post it. What happened to his hand? Now, I'm going to play that video. Before I say anything, I want us to listen and listen carefully to what DJ Splash said. And I'm going to point out everything that is wrong about this video. And this is what DJ Splash... Very dark man.
I'll just mention 4 things that is putting her in problem. 4 things. Okay, this is it. Number 1 thing is this Baba Jesha case. All right? Is this Baba Jesha case that she fought for somebody that she doesn't know. And notice her whenever she's fighting for someone, she doesn't make it as if she has power somewhere. She will just make sure she followed the right authority. She report the case to the right authority and she will follow it up. And that's it. If you have anything against this person, let's meet in court. And that's it. She's not the kind of person that is boastful of knowing person or having special power somewhere. No. Iyabo Ojo will never come out and say, la, you see what I will do to you. No, she will say, we will go to, because she have lawyers who are advising her, and she doesn't talk recklessly. She pick her words. So that's why I'm surprised when people were saying she said Naira Marley Paimo, but she never said so. I follow this gist or this case from day one to when everybody started using it as a source of income, and everything got messed up. Don't do that, please. And everything got messed up, and I just step back that it doesn't work. If our government cannot do anything regarding this with all this obvious evidence, so first thing is Baba Jesha, because we have a lot of pedophiles in Nigeria. We have a lot of them, because when you see an elderly man talking to a young or little girl that on your 18 year ọmọ ìnídìí tó ń fi ń ṣeré tí wọ́n rí bí nǹkan tí kò dáa. So we have a society that enables them. We We have a society who accommodates them. So a lot of men up to tomorrow, they will never forgive Iyabo Ojo because they believe, oh, she sent Baba Jesha. Even Princess, she sent Baba Jesha to prison. She court more daft abi. Court daft. I mean, judge, yeah, by chance, you know, the judge make on the play. The second thing that puts Iyabo Ojo in this problem is when she decided to campaign for whoever she feels that is okay for her to campaign for. She's an individual. She's not an institution. She feels every one of you. She not collect money, but a lot of you from your local government, from your areas, you collected money before you campaign for whoever you think you want to campaign for. She started having another group of enemies against her. What's the third one? Wumi. Iyabo Ogba kan bully Wumi kò gbà kan pa Liam. As they planned, they wanted to victimize her. They wanted to pie her too. But because Iyabo came in for her, she brought another plenty group of enemies. So the fourth one, which is Fola Tinubu, Iyabo Ojo came in for this woman, a single mother of 4. I heard so many of people say, yeah, she the single mother. She has been living her life, Her life has been victimized, frustrated, humiliated, oppressed before Iyabo came in for her. And she rescued her. By now, we are Fola Tinubu, without caring about the children. Probably she might be in the prison right now. She came in. So those are the places. I don't know where other place. It's a problem later. Wow. And if you check our industry too, we have plenty of people. We have plenty of people that came up or came out to say Iyabo is a very good person. She has been doing this fighting for people, not be today. What's the name of this auntie? So you see Adesoya also. Auntie, she said Iyabo was part of her life. How old in Iyabo? How old? And seeing some people now coming out to say Iyabo should quit or stop what she's doing, it's not possible. Let me tell you, you see, fighting for people is not something you want to copy. You can't. Nobody read me, Lola, she will still do it. So far, she's not going out of what the law says. Look at everything that has happened. She never boasts of any power in her hands. She will always go through the right authority. She will always, and I hope other people can learn. You don't just come online, talk recklessly. You have to pick your words. No law, what the law says. Be enlightened, be informed, be educated. At least ask for advice from your lawyers and all before you start doing rather. I'll just
ọmọ tó wà ní iwájú nìyí pẹ̀lú Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ya gbogbo yín lẹ́nu kí ló dé tọ́rọ̀ ń yà ọ́ lẹ́nu nǹkan tó ń pè nílé ayé gangan òlélẹ́ yìí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ka Kùránì tẹ́ ń ka Báíbù tẹ́ ń fi ń kó tiẹ̀ nínú ìwé Tìmátì nínú ìwé Jóòbù nínú Bákọ́rà nínú ìwé kìnnì kan bí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ náà lọ́hùn-ún nìyí ní ọjọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n ń pè ní scenario ní ìgbà tí wọ́n ń tún sọ ó ń di story ní ìgbà tó ní àkọkalẹ̀ ó ń di ìtàn sẹ́rí àwọn generation tí wọ́n máa tún ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yìí sọ lọ́jọ́ iwájú ìtàn ni yóò jẹ́ then ẹ̀yin kan sọ wípé oore níwọ̀n oore ò níwọ̀n ìdí tá a fi ń sọ pé oore níwọ̀n ni pé expectation wa high lórí oore gbogbo wa ń fọkàn sí pé tá a bá sóore a forí gba oore ni 90% oore téèyàn bá ṣe àìfi gba oore ìwọ tó bá mọnú rò tó ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ wò tó o mọ̀ ń sọ tó o mọ̀ ń gbọ́ especially tó o mọ̀ ń gbọ́ dáadáa tí ò kì í ṣe pé kó ọkàn dáàdi sọ̀rọ̀ tàbí kó o gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ kékeré kó o wá gbérí wọlé orí kinní kan kó o mọ táìpù òun lọ lè mọ̀ wípé ìwà tí ọmọ tó ń pè ní DJ Splash yìí hù ó wà nínú ẹbí ó wà nínú ọ̀rẹ́ ó wà nínú ọkùnrin ó wà nínú obìnrin ó wà nínú obìnrin ilé ó wà lẹ́ẹ̀rin ọmọ ìyá ó wà lẹ́ẹ̀rin ọmọ bàbá ó wà lẹ́ẹ̀rin àwọn ẹlẹ́sìn. Then ọmọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ǹjẹ́ gbogbo yín tiẹ̀ ti ronú wò wípé under kí ló fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ bóyá under duress sọ ọmọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní under duress kan mọ threatening èèyàn lábẹ́ wípé tó o bá sọ báyìí á ṣe báyìí fún ọ tẹ́ bá sọ wípé oore níwọ̀n ẹni tó ṣe ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ lóore ńkọ́ bí ilé ayé ti ṣe rí nìyí ìwọ ni wàá jókòólẹ̀ tí wàá ronú wípé irú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára yìí tí gbogbo yín fi ń ṣe hẹ́yìn ǹjọ́ ọmọ pọ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú fámìlì rẹ̀
Màámi àwa nìyẹn.
tó jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹnìkan kàn di pàǹpá yóò sì mọ pọn ní òkè yóò mọ pọn rútodò àkíní ní sùúrù ká wò ó wípé kí ló sọ ọ̀rẹ́ di ọ̀tá kí ló sọ ọ̀tá di ọ̀rẹ́.
Wàhálà.
ọ̀rọ̀ tọmọ yìí ń sọ òní gbogbo wa ń sọ pé oore níwọ̀n orí òníwọ̀n tó bá ní kọ́ ọmọ sóore mọ́ ta lọ ọmọ tó ṣe fún tó jẹ́ pé òní yóò jẹ́ kí ọmọ rẹ kó jèrè oore. ẹ ti gbàgbé wípé ní ọjọ́ tí Ìyábọ̀ Òjó tó ṣe DJ Splash yìí lóore ẹ ti gbàgbé ọgọ́rùn èèyàn tó jáde tó ṣàdúrà fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó. dẹ̀ ń lẹ́yìn yẹn sí Ọlọ́run ọba tá à ń sìn sán máa ń rojọ́ fún kó tó dáa ni wọ́n ń rojọ́ fọ́lọ́run kó tó dáa ọjọ́ tọ́lọ́run bá kàn ń dájọ́ àìmọ̀ wípé ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ọba ti dé àlìjẹ́nà ni gbogbo wa fọkàn sí. ìwọ ni kó yẹra rẹ wò wípé irú ìwà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí tó wọ náà jẹ́ manipulator tó jẹ́ èèyàn tí wọ́n lè rà tàbí tó máa jẹ́ èèyàn tó fẹ́ revenge kíákíá ìwọ ni kó ronú wípé ọjọ́ kan ẹ̀san ó dé. gbogbo ìwà tó lukálùkù ń hù lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára yìí àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ òótọ́ tẹ́ ẹ ń gbé lórí ara wọn ẹ̀san ń bọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣọ́ra nítorí àwọn ọmọ yín. ọmọ wa mọ̀ sí pàtàkì especially àwọn obìnrin especially gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin tẹ́ ń jáde tẹ́ kàn gbé wọlé kínní ẹ ronú àwọn ọmọ yín ibo ni wọ́n rìn sí ta ni wọ́n ṣalábàápàdé. Ìyábọ̀ mọ̀ pé irú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kò mọ̀ pé yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí i ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lónìí àwọn kan rí títí ẹrù àwọn kan ò rí ti ẹrù àwọn kan ń dá láre àwọn kan ń dá lẹ́bi ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá sọ pé ẹnu ní parọ́ ọkàn ní sòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ọkàn wa kò ní jáde wá rojọ́ ìtẹnu bá fẹ́ sọ lẹ́nu sì sọ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹnu bá sọ kó sì tó já generation tó mọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ ti lè kú. oore oníwọ̀n o expectation wa oníkẹ́jẹ́ kó yàtọ̀ mọ́ fọkàn sí pé tó o bá ṣoore ọ̀ fòre gba oore padà gbogbo ẹ̀dákẹ́dá tá a ṣoore fún tí ó kó wa sínú yọ́yọ́ Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ ká rìn síbẹ̀. example kan nìyí ẹ má fi gbogbo ara bú ọmọ yìí ó lè jẹ́ pé he is speaking under duress.
ṣé dúpẹ́ rẹ̀ kàn sí i. kí ló dé ṣe ẹ gbọ́ dáadáa tọ́lọ́rọ̀ yìí ò yé mi. sọ̀tàwọn mi fẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. ẹ gbọ́ ṣàlàwọ̀ tó fẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. wọ́n ti ní kẹ́yìn ṣe hàn.
PDM Mr. Integrity President Fourth Arm of Government AELU.
kí ló pa yín lẹ́rìn fún pé ẹlẹ́rìn
ibẹ̀ gangan tẹ́lẹ̀ bó ṣe fẹ́ tu play ibẹ̀ gangan.
ṣé bí hàn. fún pé wọ́n rẹ̀rìn ẹ̀ tún play the mama dey talk ọmọ tí èèyàn burúkú ní ọ̀la.
táwọn wá ní kan ni yàrá sọ̀rọ̀ generally wà ní o.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn wọ́n ní we heard her clearly.
èmi kò tẹ̀ to play kò ní ìdìmọ̀.
VDM Mr. Integrity President Fourth Arm of Government AELU. You don't try, take your flower. You said don't try. So definitely you don't come out straight now. Audio interview we don't do so far, no be because of justice for Mohbad. Rather, not justice for Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Yeah, you don't talk am. Now why you quickly do the interview with Sam Larry, can't they do other one? May not be like say, you know, do many people for no say, oh, nah, Mohbad, you cry for. Now all of a sudden, everything we Mohbad don't tweet, we don't see online. It was all lies. They are all doctored, according to you, right? So now, Mohbad now in the lie now. Because he don't buy, he don't go. Or because you want to justify Naira Marley and Sam Larry. Even though I won't try to put everything on Yabo, you say, and I cause distraction. This lady never come to Nigeria. When the video is done, they fly online. When me and you even reacted to you, even said more. See me then.
Sister Cindy, ṣé iná wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ́ tí sùn? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ti sùn.
Ènìyàn burú. Ẹ ṣàfihàn ká gbọ́ họ́ìn họ́ìn họ́ìn.
Ó ti họ́ìn kan. Àwọn tó mú gbó ni mo fẹ́ play fún yín o. Kẹ́ tó lọ sùn.
Irọ́ mi ti sùn, mi ti sùn. Mi ti ẹ̀ tí kò rí.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ń sìn yìí o.
Bóyá ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ti wà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì gbọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ sáré pé onígbó fún yín.
Báwo bí ó ṣe bá live life wọn ni àwọn. Báwo bí ó ṣe bá live life wọn ni àwọn.
Màá ṣe sáré. No, kò yẹ kó tí ì dé ibi ìgbà yẹn. Okay.
Àwa ń mú jáde tó lọ́dún pa fún yín. So possible ni. Bí ènìyàn bá mu ọtí tí ò mú rí, a mọ bó ṣe máa ń ṣe wọ́n. Mo ti mu ọtí, mo rí nǹkan pè ní ọtí. Bí èèyàn bá mu ọtí, mi ì mú gbórí mi dẹ̀. Mo ti mu dá kí náà pè ní Nokia. I could remember 2013, say 13 àbí 2000, no, 2012. So 2013. 2013. Maybe 2000 and... Maybe 2012. No. Maybe 2007, 8. Yeah. 2007, 8. Ẹ ṣáà mọ bàbá àwọn ọmọ mi ọlọ́pàá yẹn mú bá pólísì yẹn. Ṣàgbá àwọn mú bá pólísì máa ń mú nǹkan. Ó gbé ó fi igbó ó fi rẹ ọtí, ó fọtí rẹ igbó. Ó fi irọ́ sínú ke. Igbó ni ó wá da ọtí lé lórí èmi ò mọ̀. Èmi bá lọ sí àtẹnujẹ, ọlọ́mọ jẹ kéèyàn sàtẹnujẹ. Nǹkan tó ń gbélẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́, tó ń gbélẹ̀ sínú ilé, tó ti pẹ́ bẹ̀ mọ́ òkú kí lélẹ̀. Èmi rò pàgbò jẹ̀dí ni.
Oko lẹ máa fi jó sáájú.
Jẹ̀dí sì mú mi ń táìmù yẹn. Pé mo jẹrẹ sí tó. Mo bá ní kí n yọ díẹ̀ fún mi. Ló bá sì ń dùn lọ́nà náà fún mi, mo bá yọ. Àgbò jẹ̀dí mo pè é. Mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́nranwọ̀nran yìí. Jésù, Holy Ghost fire. Èmi tí mi kì í gbà kó náà kì í ní tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Tó yẹ pé tìpá tí mo sọ. Torí pé ó ṣe sì náà, èmi ò gbà.
Ẹni rẹ̀ ẹ̀jọ̀ kí mo sọ.
Lẹ́nu ọgbẹ́ni òṣìṣàn. Ṣé ẹ rí o? Aṣọ́pẹ́ náà tún máa ń ṣe ṣìnà. Ṣé pé gbogbo wà ló kún sọ́wọ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ rárá? Onígbó ni ó tún ṣe ṣìnà. Ẹ wá ní kó má kọra mọ́ Wùnmí.
Mo ní oko láwọn fi jó. At the end of the day, mi ò lè rẹ́rìn sáyé.
Jésù Olúwa wa, mo ti ń wàásù. Bí èèyàn ṣe mu ọtí yó tó, kíní ti ẹ mọ̀ pé igbó ni, kíní ti travel lọ. Ojú mi ti ṣe bàbà, àwọn tó wà nílé ti ń domi lé mi lórí. Wọ́n ti fi mí sínú ilé, wọ́n ti tì mí mọ́bì kan. Ó ti ń ṣe mí bí wọ́n ràn wọ́n rán. Mo lè sáré pè lórí fóònù. Ó sì, ìyàwó yín ti gbé nǹkan lura o. Ó ti gbé èmi sì ní nǹkan orí mú nǹkan bọ̀. Díẹ̀ amúlùú ní o tún ti lọ rí mú àfọ̀ oríke. Ẹ mọ kọ́ọ̀pù tó máa ń wà nínú kíní bébí baby bath àwọn ọmọ tó máa ń sínú ẹ̀ ìgbà ìjẹmọ kọ́pù blue yẹn ni mo lọ rẹ̀ fi yọ ọmú mo bá yọ láì dìbò pé jẹ́ ìdí mo pè é ara mi bá gbọ́ ṣìgàṣìgà ara bá gbọ́ ṣìgà èmi tí mi nígbà kéèyàn fọ́ mi lẹ́nu tẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo ń tó pé ń tajà sínú pé mi ò ṣe kúrò fi mí lẹ̀ lọ máa rún àwọn àlẹ́ńtà Holy Ghost buyer next time n ò ní ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́ n ò ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ́ láyé mo bá lọ gbé náà ti rọ́ mi lé mi lórí ara mo bá ń wà ìtura jíjì ìwàásù tiẹ̀ ní ẹbí mi ìfẹ́ ìsọkúsọ ìwàásù tiẹ̀ ní ṣe dé báyìí orí mi tí mo jókòó sí tí mo ti ń ṣe wọ́nrọ̀wọ́n wà láì ó kọ́kọ́ mú àtẹ̀mọ́ sáà pé èèyàn gbá mi ní etí ẹ mọ̀ kéèyàn mú ìgbájú gbọ́là kí ló wá dé díẹ̀ ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo sáà mọ̀ pé mo gbọ́ pé kí ló wá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbọ́là ní etí mi tó wọ́ mi wọ yàrá ó fẹ́ràn ìlànà mi ká bá gòkè ẹ̀mí ó tilẹ̀kùn lẹ́yìn kọ́kọ́ gbé mi lọ́wọ́ ìfẹ́ mi dáadáa ó tilẹ̀kùn máa wá sí kákọ́rọ́ pamọ́ ó gbé mi lọ́ba fúrúmù ó wẹ̀ fún mi tán ó wá gbé mi wọnú ilé ó wá rún mi ní ìrùnkúrùn ìrùnkúrùn ìwà balẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìwà balẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ mo mọ orí kì í ṣe tó yìí sí kéèyàn mú tí ò mú rí kọ wá ní kò ní ṣiṣẹ́ lára ẹ̀ ká máa ní ọjà.
ṣé ti gbọ́ wọ́n máa ń nà kó tó bá sùn ni.
olóòbùkún wọ́n sọ di punching báàgì kan tó bá sùn ni. ó lè ṣe àsìndẹ.
àwọn olóṣì wọn láyọ̀. náà sọ pámadé sọ wípé wà ń bẹ àṣé òṣì orí burúkú. ọkọ ẹ má nà ni á nà á bá sùn bí ajá olóṣì ẹranko wọn rò pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ọkùnrin máa ṣe torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe ń strange sí wọn pa báwo làwọn méjèèjì ṣe ń ṣe bíi ẹjọ́ tó bá yẹ pé owó mú nǹkan yó ṣó yẹ kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ nà kẹfì mọ̀ pé bó ṣe máa ń nà bá sùn nìyẹn. ọlọ́kọ̀ máa ń mú gbó ṣèbọ̀ ọkọ̀ náà ló kó gbó sílé òun náà dẹ̀ mú gbó rẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe máa ń mọ bó ṣe ń rí lára wọn ṣe èrè pé àwọn méjèèjì ọmọ háì ní kó tó di pé wọ́n bára wọn sùn ìyẹn gbòdì lọ́ra ìlọ́jọ́ yẹn. báwo ló ṣe níwà comfortable ẹni tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀ tó ń purọ́ gbá ló ní sọ tí ẹ mọ́ ọlọ́run ló tọwọ́ bọ̀ lẹ́nu yẹn la fi mọ rízì tó fi wà bítà. òun ló mú náà ó mú wá ń ṣe wọ́n ràn wọ́n pọ̀ ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ wá fún ọkọ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló gbégbó sílé ọkọ̀ onígbò ìyàwó onígbó ọmọ wa máa gbowó òta wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ṣùnú yàrá tẹ́ni èṣù á ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ àwọn olóṣì.
Cancel them whether they do am or not. This woman too reacted to video flying. Now all of a sudden you say you won't go for 160-something million naira case for police station. As you reach and you meet Naira Marley, you can't abandon the case, can't follow Naira Marley then case. You enter there according to Yabo, you can't carry biscuit and tea, you can't drink. They call the officers your boys. And at the same you go to say that they use police oppress people. Now, vice versa. Now you they use police now oppress people because you get police where you they work for allegedly. Make it make sense, bros. Even though your people will just say you never wrong, you never did wrong for your side, you know the lie. So any other thing we person talk, or with the things where you don't talk so far, now it be lie. But not all of us dumb like that. Some of us they critical. We go analyze and well. At the end of the day, you follow up the case. When you read it, you forget it is something million naira case where you go for. Can't they push for me then detain now? At the end of the day, when I won't force them to come apologize publicly. Say until you apologize publicly before Naira Marley go feel blow. So you now not use the platform again. Now she not hungry to come apologize publicly. Now he make you can go carry group chat. Can they manipulate the group chat? You know, they twist the narrative within the group chat. So Dodeke is now a good person because she was actually fighting for justice. Sam Clef too. she was fighting for justice. Now only Yabo Jonah be the bad egg because now him can go be the admin. After Yabo Jonah come out, talk, finish, you don't see anything, take counter him. Now say because he talk, say he later come off for the group. One can group, I'm saying they talk about the video. You don't play mind game for people, they don't believe you, but no people like us. We know as they go. If you do good, we praise you. If you do otherwise, we criticize you. I don't talk before. If you follow this trend like this, your fall is just near. And that's just the truth. Except you go the other route where they always do. Go do boreholes, fight for people right. Now one nail and say she actually accused them of buying Mohbad. Which in that same long video, she mentioned that I'm not saying that you buy him, but you caused that boy pain, agony, and trauma. Same you talk for one of your videos, say they don't buy these guys since 5 or 6 months. Even before she finally buy, you reacted to the videos. Now I want to change everything now, say that Yabo you cause why all this thing talk they fly. So now she make you talk this thing where you talk. To the extent of you saying they should cancel Naira Marley and Malian music, whether they do more or not. All of a sudden, Nayapo you cause her. But simply because he talk for Yoruba say relating to what she said earlier in that same long video. When I go bring 3-second video, come out, take one nail am down. But she is wiser. She said you said talk am now. At the end of the day, what she mean for people who be Yoruba where they understand. Say, now don't buy this boy for life, even before she finally die. At the end of the day, if this woman should go down, you have succeeded in oppressing her with police and a lot of things where you get. But if you know if you go down, shame could be on you. At the end of the day, the fourth arm of government where you claim and the biggest platform where you just say you get are all in vain. The woman not agree to come outside, come apologize, now they paying you now, or to come talk with you now, won't make she talk. She not agree. She says she go do her own way. A lawyer did there. Why go bring out all the old chat? Can't they read the truth, the narrative to suit your own ideology and your gullible people? But it won't work this time because we are wiser now. He don't talk on. If you guys are not cool with whatever she wants to do, Mona go court. Because the thing is, you are causing these guys more harm than good. You no go know now. Now tomorrow you go know. Make us stop here now. At the end of the day, everybody go there all right. Last. God damn it. VDA.
Ṣebí àwọn ló jẹ́ Malians ni wọ́n fẹ́ máa corner mi, wọ́n pe daddy mi, wọ́n threaten mommy mi, they won't take the PC mi. Mama Mohbad, come out, come tell Nigerians the people where they threaten you. Papa Mohbad, why you dey so desperate to bury Mohbad that particular day where they call you say Mohbad don't buy? Why they desperate to bury Mohbad that night? Who they call you, they threat you, say you must bury Mohbad that night? If not because of the Oba where they the area where Tesla lie, no go fit bury this boy this night. Why were you so desperate to bury Mohbad that night? Mohbad no be Muslim, Mohbad na Christian. Why they so desperate to bury Mohbad that night? Come out and tell Nigerians the people where they threaten you. Because you deliberately bury that boy and you squeeze that boy neck inside casket where no be the boy size. Mohbad never kpai, una kpai Mohbad inside that casket. Come out and tell Nigerians the people where they threaten you. Mohbad must get justice.
DJ Splash, I need you to come closer to the screen. I want to talk some sense into your empty skull. And what I'm about to say is a piece of advice for you to stay clear, stay away from these shenanigans and nonsense that very dark man is trying to drag you into. Because it's not going to do you good. You are still very young. You're a promising child. So you need to stay clear. Whatever he's doing, let him go and face it and continue by himself. Because the video you made that you sent to him only corroborated what Iyabo just said. Because you just repeated what Iyabo Ojo said. You repeated it. And what you're trying to debunk, that you did not tell her that that is how they used to do at the Malian house. Excuse me. I need to take you back a little bit to 2 years ago. Probably you yourself, go back and look at yourself. How you were at that time. The way you were speaking, the way you look haggard, you look tattered. I mean, you need to take yourself back. You know, internet doesn't lie. Your videos are out there. You need to see the way when Iyabo Ojo made those videos. Maybe you should take yourself back to those comments and go back and see how people were saying Ikunle Abiyamo. To your case, when your video came out, how you looked so hungry, you look haggard. People were saying Ikunle Abiyamo. People were raining curses on Naira Marley. Internet doesn't forget. And that is why I said Naira Marley is nothing but a menace, because you, as an individual, DJ Splash, you are a good example to be used. Because if Naira Marley is not caught, I mean, you are a critical example of what the future of our youth, the future of Nigeria is going to look like. What you looked, the way you looked 2 years ago, that's the future of many youths that cross the path of Naira Marley. That's their future. It was DJ Splash. I need you to come closer to the screen. I want to talk some sense into your empty skull. And what I'm about to say is a piece of advice for you to step back, stay clear, stay away from this shenanigans and nonsense that very dark man is trying to drag you into. Because it's not going to do you good. You are still very young. You're a promising child. So you need to stay clear. Whatever he's doing, let him go and face it and continue by himself. Because the video you made that you sent to him only corroborated what Iyabo Ojo said. Because you just repeated what Iyabo Ojo said. You repeated it. And what you're trying to debunk, that you did not tell her that that is how they used to do at the Malian house. Excuse me. I need to take you back a little bit to 2 years ago. Probably you yourself, go back and look at yourself. How you were at that time. The way you were speaking, the way you look haggard, you look tattered. I mean, you need to take yourself back. You know, internet doesn't lie. Your videos are out there. You need to see the way when Iyabo Ojo made those videos. Maybe you should take yourself back to those comments and go back and see how people were saying Ikunle Abiyamo. To your case, when your video came out, how you looked so hungry, you look haggard. People were saying Ikunle Abiyamo. People were raining curses on Naira Marley. Internet doesn't forget. And that is why I said Naira Marley is nothing but a menace, because you, as an individual, DJ Splash, you are a good example to be used. Because if Naira Marley is not caught, I mean, you are a critical example of what the future of our youth, the future of Nigeria is going to look like. What you looked, the way you looked 2 years ago, that's the future of many youths that that crossed the path of Naira Marley. That's their future. It was DJ Splash. I need you to come closer to the screen. I want to talk some sense into your empty skull. And what I'm about to say is a piece of advice for you to step back, stay clear, stay away from this shenanigans and nonsense that very dark man is trying to drag you into. Because it's not going to do you good. You are still very young. You're a promising child. So you need to stay clear. Whatever he's doing, let him go and face it and continue by himself. Because the video you made that you sent to him only corroborated what Iyabo just said. Because you just repeated what Iyabo just said. You repeated it. And what you're trying to debunk, that you did not tell her that that is how they used to do at the Malian house. Excuse me. I need to take you back a little bit to 2 years ago. Probably you yourself, go back and look at yourself. How you were at that time. The way you were speaking, the way you look haggard, you look tattered. I mean, you need to take yourself back. You know, internet doesn't lie. Your videos are out there. You need to see the way when Iyabo made those videos. Maybe you should take yourself back to those comments and go back and see how people were saying Ekunle Abiamo. To your case, when your video came out, how you looked so hungry, you look haggard. People were saying Ekunle Abiamo. People were raining curses on Naira Marley. Internet doesn't forget. And that is why I said Naira Marley is nothing but a menace, because you, as an individual, DJ Splash, you are a good example to be used. Because if Naira Marley is not caught, I mean, you are a critical example of what the future of our youth, the future of Nigeria is going to look like. What you looked, the way you looked 2 years ago, that's the future of many youths that cross the path of Naira Marley. That's their future. It was DJ Splash. I need you to come closer to the screen. I want to talk some sense into your empty skull. And what I'm about to say is a piece of advice for you to step back, stay clear, stay away from this shenanigans and nonsense that very dark man is trying to drag you into. Because it's not going to do you good. You are still very young. You're a promising child. So you need to stay clear. Whatever he's doing, let him go and face it and continue by himself. Because the video you made that you sent to him only corroborated what Iyabo just said. Because you just repeated what Iyabo just said. You repeated it. And what you're trying to debunk, that you did not tell her that that is how they used to do at the Malian house. Excuse me. I need to take you back a little bit to 2 years ago. Probably you yourself, go back and look at yourself. How you were at that time. The way you were speaking, the way you look haggard, you look tattered. I mean, you need to take yourself back. You know, internet doesn't lie. Your videos are out there. You need to see the way when Iyabo made those videos. Maybe you should take yourself back to those comments and go back and see how people were saying Ekunle Abiamo. To your case, when your video came out, how you looked so hungry, you look haggard. People were saying Ekuya Abiamo. People were raining curses on Naira Marley. Internet doesn't forget. And that is why I said Naira Marley is nothing but a menace, because you, as an individual, DJ Splash, you are a good example to be used. Because if Naira Marley is not caught, I mean, you are a critical example of what the future of our youth, the future of Nigeria is going to look like. What you looked, the way you looked 2 years ago, that's the future of many youths that cross the path of Naira Marley. That's their future. It was DJ Splash. I need you to come closer to the screen. I want to talk some sense into your empty cup. And what I'm about to say is a piece of advice for you to step back, stay clear, stay away from this shenanigans and nonsense that very dark man is trying to drag you into. Because he's not going to do it. You are still very young. You're a promising child. So you need to stay clear. Whatever he's doing, let him go and face it and continue by himself. Because the video you made that you sent to him only corroborated what Iyabo said. Because you just repeated what Iyabo said. You repeated it. And what you're trying to debunk, that you did not tell her that that is how they used to do at the Malian house. Excuse me. I need to take you back to 2 years ago. Probably you yourself. Go back and look at yourself. How you were at that time. The way you were speaking, the way you look. You look haggard, you look tattered. I mean, you need to take yourself back. You know, internet doesn't lie. Your videos are out there. You need to see the way when Iyabo make those videos. Maybe you should take yourself back to those comments and go back and see how people were saying Ekule Abiamo. To your case,
don't repeat me.
When your video came out, how you look so hungry. You look.
Boss rats lenge bema. Boss rats lenge Kayode Adegbenzo. Oloshi kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ ìkejì Aries ló sọ di Adegbenso.
It was a simple thing. You go online, tell Nigerians that you're sorry. And you lie. It was simple. Then when they insult you, we will come and say, they should leave you alone. Now you were emotional, you were trying to fight justice for Mohbad.
Okay, go tell your native doctor that this one does not work. So a small boy of yesterday inviting a whole Iyabo to a negotiating table where you've planted your cameras and asked her to go to the public and apologize to Naira Marley. And Nigeria will then come after her. So you will now come to tell Nigerians that she acted out of emotions. A no-name like you. Thank God that this juju did not work on Iyabo. That would have been the end of her career as you planned it. That would have been the mistake of the century that nobody can ever reverse. Thank God, as a wise woman, she acted very well. Thank God she's not a poor person, as you've rightly said. You would have reeled her or muzzled her into accepting such devilish offer. She's not going to attend to your meeting again. She will never attend to any of your meeting. If you want to meet her, go and meet her in court, okay? For those police people that you are jumping up that you can enter the office anyhow, you are just a civilian spy. That's what you are in their hands. Your record are entered. When they want to dust your file, you will be like vegetable in their hands. You better find better thing doing because nobody will listen to you again over Iyabo Ojo saga. You go and sit down.
It was a simple thing.
And this right here is the funniest thing I've seen on the street of TikTok today. So you want people to come outside, people in the diaspora to come at that justice for Mohbad. What the Nigerian police have not been able to like settle, or those that are in charge have not been able to like settle for years now. People in the diaspora, no one is warning you. At least it's for a good cause here. All of you, deporting pada. See wherever you come from. Don't let people use it for their agenda. But then you might want to like go for the good cause.
Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pẹ́ nìkan? Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ wípé Mohbad fẹ́ lómi lóyún ni? Ọmọ yẹn náà ń sọ òkú ń ṣe Liam. Ṣé o pé Abdul-Liam ni à ń sọ̀rọ̀? Victor náà ṣe DNA fún ọ. Victor. Ẹ̀yin mo ń dúró dé òkè tó sọ̀rọ̀ tèmi ẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ wá orin kan lọ, so let me just chill with you. But as the case dey go, Sister Temi, information.
Yeah, mo ti jẹ́ sáré play ẹ̀ka tó mọ bí kéèsì ṣe ń go.
Oh yeah.
Mo ní ṣe làyà mi ń fi mi. Mo ní evidence tó ẹ mọ̀ pé kí n tó lè gbé DNA Liam dání. You see, you people need to appreciate me for the effort I put in keeping your evidence for you. You all need to appreciate me for the effort I put in keeping your evidences for you. Now you should know you should be honoring me. You should be paying me. I keep a lot of evidences for you.
Results yẹn a ti sọ pé ọjọ́ tá bá ti fẹ́ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Wùmí results yẹn àwọn la máa lọ lọ sí. A máa lọ ta ni. A máa lọ ta results.
Ẹni sùúrù o. Ó lè jẹ́ ó pé wá yẹn ní sùúrù.
Ó yẹ play ẹ̀ fún wa náà.
Our son, Adura, Diagos, son. I want Jah, our son, Adura, Diagos, son. I want Jah, the one that save my peace. So dream let go, do joy to dey shine my teeth. Kini mo ṣe gan tó fẹ́ máa tension me. There's a strong pressure.
Yes, now.
Do you know how I feel like?
Yes.
Your word accusing you, how you feel like?
Yes, now.
People play me justice, how you see
I don't see him.
I know yourself, cause I'm a big life. Justice for Mohbad, I feel your zoo for the bag. I should be a lion, the module let's double tap. Siba mule, she my dance, producer me mariga. Awake, Adura, cooking cap. Double like Kikele to Amamu. Oh, you are baby. Oh, you are baby. Oh, you double like Kikele to Amamu. Oh, you are baby. Oh, you are baby. Oh, you are baby. So the back serve like film to be gone. When the matter serve, I go, carry me go cause, profound me, pressure me, looking up for this, I'm what pressure me, just so bad, and then like I'm a bad, just so bad, I feel pabro mo bad, just so bad, and then like I'm a bad, and you need ice service, so tell and what, just so bad, and then like I'm a bad, just so bad, I feel pabro mo bad, just so bad, and then like I'm a bad, and you need ice service, so tell and what. Joy so bad, and then like I'm bad. Joy so bad, I feel pabro mo bad. Joy so bad, and then like I'm bad. And you need ice service, so tell and what. Yam, our son, Adura, Diagos son. I want Yam, our son, Adura, Diagos son. I want that the one that safe. Yam, our son, Adura, Diagos son. I want that the one that I want that the one that take my peace. So give me let go. Yam, our son, Adura, Diagos son. I want that the one that take. Yam, our son, Adura, Diagos son.
Liam, our son, Adura, Diagos son. All these confirm if it's very shitty. Result wà lọ́wọ́ mi ní Canada kẹjẹ tó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀kọ́.
Èlò la máa ta certificate result yẹn bá.
Ṣáná ṣé kò yẹ pọ́ǹtì ẹ̀ ti fẹ́ bá a ká ẹ jẹun pé result yẹn owó ńlá la fẹ́ fi gbélẹ̀.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ fídíò kó má post ẹ̀ la máa post.
Ṣé wọn ti fẹ́ bà business jẹ́ fún mi báyìí tó nǹkan tí mo rò pé mo fẹ́ jèrè lórí justice for Mohbad ni pé mo fẹ́ post result DNA torí Ọlọ́run. Result tó gbé sí mi lọ́wọ́ tán ní kí n má jẹ́ kọ́wọ́ akáyé fọwọ́ kan DVDM fẹ́ bá ṣe jẹ́ fún ẹgbẹ́.
We didn't sọ síta ó dẹ̀ sọ síta.
Not this time. Mo ní láti petition bọ̀ bọ̀.
Why would you use the grandmother? Why
would you
I'm sorry, but then nǹkan tí mo fi ló ń ta nìyẹn. But boy, I need to petition this guy. I need to call my lawyer ASAP.
Oh God.
Why tí mo máa tọ́jú nǹkan pamọ́ tí VDM mama? This is my privacy. The result with me is my privacy.
Something where we want sell for 10 million, you want make we go sell am for 50 million.
Wọ́n ní Bukky tí ń sunkún ẹ bá ń bẹ́ Bukky. Ẹgbẹ́ Bukky panápaná.
Wèrè tó máa update lórí Facebook náà. Ó ti gba kámú nígbà tó tẹ̀ tí wá ṣe tó ti wá jọ́ ọmọ Mohbad kí ló ti wọ̀n wá tí wá post ẹ̀ síta. Ìyábọ̀ ti fún gbogbo wọn lórí láàárọ̀ yìí. Nígbà láti kọrin o. Ó ti fún wọn lórí.
Sister Temi.
Aṣọ ni wá, ṣé wọ́n ní wá rub mi báyìí? Babe, we need to keep this ASAP. Wọ́n máa wá bọ́ọ̀gù lé wa báyìí, wọ́n wá ní
Sister Temi, Bukky fi ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́ síta, ìkanra ti kanra ló fi bọ́ síta.
Sister Temi, ẹ̀kan ló bá sọ.
Èmi VDM ló sọ.
Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ṣàlàyé fún wa, ṣé VDM gangan ló sọ fúnra rẹ̀ ni?
Òun ló sọ ẹni sùúrù ọ̀rọ̀ bọ́ síta àti olórí burúkú. Kò jẹ́ ó balẹ̀ rárá, ó bẹ́ síta níbi wèrè, ó ti ké lórí Facebook.
Ẹja
Orin ti ń fọ̀ mí olórí burúkú làwọn ti forí rẹ̀ ń fọ̀ mí lórí ìṣá. Ṣé kí wọ́n ti kó wèrè?
Ẹ jẹ́ bí orin fún